Walking along the wall in Palestine isn't just visiting a place, it's stepping into one of the most complex and debated realities in the world today. In front of me stands what Israel calls a security barrier, while many Palestinians refer to it as the apartheid wall. Its construction began on 2002 during the Second Intifada, a period marked by a very intense violence and attacks, which pushed the Israeli government to create a physical separation. This barrier, which stretches for over 700 kilometers, when completed, doesn't strictly follow the international recognized border. Instead, it cuts through the West Bank, reshaping the daily lives of Palestinian communities, sometimes isolating entire villages. In some areas, it's a fence equipped with electronic systems, but here it rises into a massive concrete wall, up to 8 meters high. It feels imposing, cold, almost overwhelming. I'm standing near Bethlehem, one of the most well-known Palestinian cities, also deeply significant from a religious perspective. Just a few kilometers away, on the other side of the wall, lies Jerusalem, so close geographically, yet separated by a structure that makes movement anything but simple. This isn't just a border, it's a division that affects everyday life. Along the wall, at regular intervals, you can spot watchtowers. Some are staffed by Israeli soldiers, while others rely on advanced surveillance systems, cameras, sensors, and in certain areas, even automated defense positions. Even when you don't see anyone, there's a constant feeling of being observed. And then there's the graffiti. What was built as a tool of separation has become an open-air gallery. Artists from all over the world have come here to leave their mark. One of the most famous is Bansky, whose works transform sections of the wall into powerful, often ironic statements. His pieces play with the contrast between confinement and freedom. Children breaking through walls, windows open, into imagined landscapes beyond the concrete. As you walk along, every mural tells a different story. Anger, hope. This isn't just art, it's a form of expression, a voice carved into cement. What really stands out is the contrast. On one side, a structure designed for control and separation. On the other, a spontaneous wave of creativity trying to symbolically break it down. And as you keep walking, you realize that this wall isn't just about geography. It cuts through lives, families, opportunities, daily routines. For some, it represents security. For others, it's a constant restriction. In the meantime, welcome to Bethlehem. Bethlehem is one of those places that feels small in size but enormous in meaning. Located in the West Bank, just few kilometers south Jerusalem, Bethlehem is known all over the world as the traditional birthplace of Jesus Christ. This is what makes the city one of the most important pilgrimage destinations for Christians globally. At the heart of it, you will find the Church of the Nativity, a UNESCO World Heritage Site believed to mark the exact spot where Jesus was born. It's one of the oldest continuously operating churches in the world, and stepping inside feels like stepping back in time.
Merry Christmas! Wow!
But Bethlehem isn't just about religion. It's a living, breathtaking city. The streets are full of small shops, local markets, cafes, and family going about their daily lives. There's a strong sense of community over here, mixed with a deep cultural identity rooted in Palestinian traditions. At the same time, the city carries the weight of its political reality. Tourism plays a huge role, especially during Christmas, when the city comes alive with lights, celebrations, and visitors from all over the world. Yet, just beyond that festive atmosphere, the contrast with the surrounding situation is impossible to ignore. Bethlehem is a place of contrasts, sacred and ordinary, historical and modern, hopeful yet complex. And that's exactly what makes it so unique.
So amazing. Amazing.
While you are watching these Christian Scouts parades in Bethlehem, it really helps to understand the bigger picture of the population over here. In the West Bank, the vast majority of people are Muslim, roughly around 95 to 98, mostly Sunni. Christians are a very small minority, generally estimated about 1 or 2% of the population. If we translate that into numbers, we are talking about roughly 3 million Palestinians living in the West Bank. Out of those, around 2.8 to 2.9 millions are Muslims, while Christians are somewhere between 40,000 and 60,000 people. So it's very clear the difference in scale. And that's exactly why, when you see Christian Scouts groups marching through the streets of Bethlehem, it feels so powerful. Because despite being such a small community, they maintain very visible traditions, strong cultural identity, and deep historical presence in the land. It adds another layer of experience. You are not just seeing a parade, you are witnessing a minority community keeping its heritage alive in a place where history, religion, and identity are constantly intertwined. Here we go, guys. Here is a knafa. You know, guys, I'm Christian, and of course I made lots of videos about churches as well that I will be putting on my playlist. So in case you want to see the next videos, just click it. See you in the next adventure. Bye.